Through the storm. Through the rain. Although it's not raining here, but imagine rain. Rebecca dug graves. She knew. More would come, and they would need to be borrowed. Wait, no, buried. Get their clothes off, Rebecca, and stick them in the ground. The sandbags, the sentry guns, were all that stood between Rebecca Cain and certain destruction, and more bandits would come. Always more bandits. The guns made short work, and Rebecca made sure to pick off the stragglers with her Lee Enfield rifle. Get this guy, Rebecca. She took careful aim. Bazow! Almost. And you got him this time. Go on, Rebecca. Zap! Right in the chops. He fled, but not before Rebecca sustained an injury herself. She took to her bed to recuperate. She got a cut to her right lung, her torso, a scar on her head, blood loss, and her left arm, of course, destroyed. But still she fought on. She brought in the crops. One day she was sick. She took to her bed. Was she dying? Was she ill? The blood loss. The injuries were taking their toll. Rebecca slept, and as she slept, she healed. She wasn't going to let this planet beat her. She made herself a simple meal of nutrient paste. And then she thought, no, I'm going to cook me some strawberry fritters, and she did. And she looked at the strawberry fritters, and they were good. Then she tidied up. The colony was a mess. She thought, if anyone's going to come and live here, I want them to see that I haven't been living in some kind of hovel. I've been taking care of my home. She cleared the rocks out of the way. And in doing so, she created an area where, if any baddies walked across it, it would slow them down. But that's a game detail that she didn't know. Because Rebecca isn't about fighting. Another trading ship. Another combat supplier. She didn't need guns. She needed friends. She started to research a way of improving the guns, improving their rate of fire. She also decided to do some more mining. She'd need lots of metal if she was going to build the sentry guns she needed. Suddenly, an attack. A group of natives. She'd lost an arm to them previously, I think. Yeah, we're coming back to finish the job. That night, natives waited, but they were ambushed by a group of locals led by a man called Pumpkin. The settlers would drive them off, surely. But no, the settlers were getting ripped to pieces because the guy with the shotgun is a terrible shot. Pumpkin was killed. The settlers fled. But one of the primitives left behind was brought in by Rebecca. She made potatoes and gave them to her. She tried to convince her, look, come on, live with me, it's cool here. We can rebuild a colony, we can do something together. Suddenly, a group of mechanoids, a giant robot centipede. Rebecca realized that this could be it, this could be the end. Could her little tiny defensive structure really hold out? She better build more guns, and she did. All that metal she'd mined earlier, well, that would come in handy now. Here came the centipede robot. And a local squirrel had gone berserk. The centipede, with its minigun, could shoot from outside the range of the sentry guns, and Rebecca realized she would have to go out there and fight the thing herself. The mechanoid was distracted by the sentry guns and focused its attention there, giving Rebecca the chance to snipe. And snipe she did. She hit it. Damage to its third body ring. What more could she do? She fought. And she fought. Sometimes she hit it, sometimes the robot turned and massacred the local wildlife. Rebecca tried her best. The sentry guns, once down, the robot would surely come for her. Sentry gun, down! What now, Rebecca? Luckily, it went for the other sentry gun. And at maximum range, the minigun is terribly inaccurate. She'd hit it lots of times, but it wasn't really doing much damage. And on through the night, and then into the dawn. And still she fought. And still the centipede came on. Its simple robot brain, refusing to switch targets to anything but the sentry guns. Finally, after another full day of fighting, sentry guns almost destroyed, a raging fire, Rebecca trying desperately, desperately. No, Rebecca, don't go that way! She's starving hungry. If she doesn't eat soon, she's going to die. They have no food supplies. Fall back, Rebecca, fall back! There's no time to farm. Can she possibly win? The creature, weakened, impaired. The sentry gun's down. A couple of more shots. Come on, Rebecca, you can do it. Kill the centipede. You're a terrible shot. Now, the robot turned its attention to her. She needed to get the heck out of there. She took a shot. She needed to hide. She needed to hope that the robot left or went for the other sentry guns. It did. It went for the other sentry guns. This time, with its impaired vision, it had to come closer, just in range of one of the sentry guns. And between them, Rebecca and the sentry gun would try and do some damage to this awful creature. It was shot to pieces. Finally, it was unconscious. The sentry gun stopped firing, and Rebecca realized that she needed to get over there and kick that motherfucking bug's ass. After 2 days and 2 nights of fighting, the wounded, starving Rebecca took to her bed. Starving hungry now. No one there to farm the crops. Another trade ship. Another weapons trader. Rebecca, barely able to walk, weak with hunger, blood loss. Wait, no! They weren't a weapons trader. They were food traders. And the day was saved. They dropped food. And Rebecca was able to eat finally. Instead, she just went to bed. As ever, her optimistic mood kept her buoyant. Her left arm destroyed. Her right eye destroyed. A man came to visit. Jupp, an entrepreneur. And he cast his entrepreneurial eye around Rebecca's colony and he said, "This place sucks." And he left. Rebecca needed to get back into that medical bay and get some rest. Soon she was healed. And she set about repairing the defenses. She still had no company. But she knew that she needed to build more turrets to defend, because the natives would be back, and the natives were crazy. Another group of colonists came to visit. The hermit lady, Rebecca, had become kind of a novelty to the locals. Someone to come and visit. Go and see, there's this crazy lady, she lives all by herself. Rebecca took to the farmstead, planted the crops. They'd be needed. A trade ship that sold food might not be around soon. And one day Rebecca had a dream. She dreamt that a strange alien vessel had landed. And while she slept, fitfully, she panicked. Because she had a terrible sense of foreboding. And in the dream, she stepped forward towards the ship. And she shot at it. And a robot came out and killed her with a single blow. Pow! And Rebecca awoke, and she knew that something terrible was coming. What was coming? That dream was like a premonition. Something from space. Something would crash land, and it would be bad. To take her mind off it, she took to the farm. She planted potatoes. Eventually a transmission arrived in the middle of a dry lightning storm. A drop pod had crash landed with 3 survivors, but one of the survivors transmogramified into an abomination, and the abomination marched towards the colony. Could the turrets hold against this ghastly creature? The Frankenstein-like monster marched on. Would Rebecca survive?